Signs that he is not serious about moving forward. One of the hardest things for women to accept in dating is not always rejection. Sometimes it is ambiguity. Because when a man is not fully choosing you, but he is also not fully leaving, that is when women get stuck. And I think a lot of women lose time not because the signs were not there, but because they kept hoping for the signs to mean something else. So today I want to talk about the signs he is not serious about moving forward so you can make your decision. I think one of the clearest truths in dating is this. When a man is serious, there is direction. It's not perfection, not constant intensity, not fairy tale energy, but direction. There is movement, there is consistency, there is a sense that things are building. When a man is not serious, things often feel emotionally active but relationally stagnant. Like you guys talk a lot, there is chemistry, there is interest, there may even be affection, but nothing is actually becoming more defined. That is your first sign. Second thing, he likes the access. He likes the connection. He may even genuinely like you, but he is not moving the situation forward. Another sign is when he gives you emotions, but not clarity. Like he flirts, he opens up, he says things that make you feel close to him. He may tell you that you're special or different or that he enjoys your energy, your presence, he has a good time with you. But when it comes to actual clarity, where there is going to be what he wants, what role you have in his life, he suddenly becomes vague. And a vague man is a dangerous place for a woman who wants real future, because vague men often keep women emotionally invested while staying personally uncommitted. Another sign is inconsistency. If a man is serious about you, you should not constantly feel like you're recalibrating. You should not have to keep guessing if he's interested. You should not feel secure one day and then confused the next with no real explanation. I get like during the first few months of dating or whatever, there's going to be a lot of like guessing, so-called mysteries and whatnot. But if this becomes a pattern over time, like inconsistency is not mysterious. It usually means inconsistency. Women, we often romanticize a man's uncertainty. They call it fear, timing, past wounds, stress, complication, trauma. Sometimes those things are real, but a man who truly wants to move forward will still find ways to create steadiness. He may be imperfect, but you will feel his effort. Another sign that he is not serious is that the relationship only intensifies when you pull away. He becomes more engaged when he senses distance. He says more when he feels you're slipping away. He starts to step up only when your energy starts to leave. That is not always commitment. Sometimes that is just reaction. And women need to understand the differences between a man pursuing a future and a man reacting to the loss of access. A big sign to me is also whether he makes room for you in his actual life. Not just through words, not just in late night emotions, not just his attraction, like his life. Look at his life. Like, is he making room for you? Is he integrating you into his life gradually? Is he showing intention that he wants you to be in his life? Or are you just existing inside a private emotional bubble that never becomes real? So if months go by and you still feel like a hidden possibility instead of an intentional choice, that tells you something. And I think one of the hardest but most important truths is this: a man can like you and still not be serious about you. A man can be drawn to you, admire you even, enjoy you, but still not be in a place where he is willing or able to move forward in real life. Who knows why? Those are not for you to find out, but you need to understand that women get hurt when we make mistake. Affection for readiness. They're not the same thing. If he's not ready, he's not ready. And he could be in his 40s and he's still not ready. So if you're dealing with a man who is warm but vague, present but inconsistent, interested but not progressing, I want you to really pay attention, because your confusion may already be your answer. A man who is serious does not always move fast, but he does move clearly, like with clarity. And if he's not moving forward, you do not have to sit here providing your worth while waiting for him to become certain. Sometimes the most feminine, self-respecting thing a woman can do is stop investing in what is not actually going anywhere. I'm rooting for you. We'll talk soon.